There are two main people speaking in this debate. However, as I mentioned, this is a Discord server, so multiple people in the Islamic server want to add their input to the discussion. The specific question in this channel was, should Afghanistan women have rights under Islamic Sharia law? As a non-Muslim person, this question got me interested and made me curious. Afghanistan is known for being a subhuman society governed by Islamic Sharia law under the Taliban. Many people view their situation as hell. Trust me, I would rather be born in Pakistan, and Pakistan is not really a good country at all. It's not on my list. Then being born in Afghanistan, that's known for being animalistic society. But anyway, beside the point, the two Muslims begin arguing with each other. One person support the idea that women shouldn't have certain rights under the Islamic Sharia law, while the other argue that women should have rights but should be limited. So if you like this video, please add, subscribe, and yeah, let's hit it.
To it, like in
Not the
Sharia,
Sabbath.
this
Like
is
now we have the dunya role, dunya problem. We have dunya problem. Who
okay.
can solve that?
Okay. So now the thing is, answer this question: were there primarily before Taliban took over, were there universities where women sought education?
Straightly, just speak clearly. Because
So
not none
okay,
university
I'm
in the
gonna
time of occupation was.
okay. I'll make it simple for you. I'll make it simple. Before the coming of Taliban, were
Yeah,
the university already working and women went there to seek education?
they were combined with the boys and the men.
Okay. So they were
Yeah,
already there, correct?
yeah, they are correct.
Okay, now.
Now you're
So
asking where the women is.
why did come? Okay, now let me answer, bro. So why did they completely ban it when they could have just made it segregated, keeping one day for men, another day for
Okay.
women,
Could
or
you?
making it like, let's say, one time from morning and to women and night time for men? Like they could have easily done that. Like it's not a big issue, you know. These are just reasonings they don't want to
I
open
got
the
your
education
question,
system.
bro. I got. Where do you live right now? And which country do you live?
That's irrelevant to what I'm trying to say.
Example. Give
No,
example.
I just I give like where do you live right now?
No, that's a completely
Give
irrelevant thing for
example
you
like
guys
I mean,
asking.
Bahrain,
why
like
not?
Okay,
Saudi Arabia.
I'm living. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say I'm living in the UK.
UK. No, UK. Okay. Right now you're
Okay.
in UK and you give there's a government that's why the because before Taliban the university don't existed. First of all, you give that they can separate their time. For example, night for man or day for woman.
The
First of all,
yeah.
I got your question. Can Iraq, Oman, even UK give us 1,000 or maybe 100,000 women professor right now freely? No, with no money.
Okay. Okay, can I answer now?
Yes.
So Alhamdulillah, Afghanistan already have professors and all ready to work
Women
there,
professor.
and then they can. Let me finish, bro. Let me finish. The people they're gonna pay fees and whatnot. That's gonna fund the professors there to teach and whatnot. So I don't get your point, and that's a very irrelevant. Do you think let's say your neighboring country, Pakistan, and the other countries, do you think they are out there? Oh, British, UK, can you give us some professors? And because if you don't give us professors, my country is not gonna work on universities and whatnot. That's such a dumb
They combine,
reasoning,
bro. They
bro.
are not serious. They are combining. We want to separate university for women and for men.
Okay. You wanna separate? Okay, okay.
The
Do you wanna
separate teacher,
separate? That's
the separate teacher.
I gave you a solution, bro. I gave you a solution.
No solution. Give me the thing. All people have solution. You don't be Afghanistan.
Give me the
Please,
thing. Why would I,
one,
bro?
just
Bro,
one
you're
man.
asking me for the thing.
Come
I'm not the
forward.
government, bro. I'm not the government. You should go ask the Taliban guys. Where is the money going? Why are you not opening the education? My wife, I cannot take my wife to a man, bro.
What you can?
Tell the Taliban guys, I don't want to take my wife to a man. I want it to be taken to a female doctor.
Do you think that Afghanistan doesn't have enough female doctor?
There are really less, and it's a huge necessity.
Please, tomorrow, brought your sister to Afghanistan. We will show you hundred millions
Why would
of
I?
dollars.
Why would I bring my
Just brought
sister,
your
bro? What
sister.
the hell,
Just
bro?
brought your
Why
sister
would
in
I,
your team.
why would I bring my
But
sister? A'udhu billah.
Papa,
You want to taste. You want to taste.
Papa,
You
he
see
said
your
he came to
team.
Afghanistan. So
What?
he said he came to Afghanistan.
Why would I
So
no?
maybe
Baby, why would
maybe
I
he
bring
didn't
my
see.
sister to Afghanistan to know if there are
because
women education
because
and all?
No,
What?
but you don't have to bring your
work
sister.
for
You were
you.
in Afghanistan. You didn't see any doctors. You didn't see any female doctors when you were there.
There are
Takwa
barely
said
any doctors here.
you didn't see
Barely any
any.
doctors.
No,
They
no.
go to Pakistan
Barely
for
or no.
health. No, there are no.
You
I
said there are no
wasn't.
female doctors.
I was in
What?
Afghanistan, Kazakhstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Kyrgyzstan.
He,
Yeah,
Huh?
so what do you think about Afghanistan? If you were in there,
So
like, you spent the time, right? So what do you think of
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it's good. It's a little bit too tough, يعني, for my taste, but beautiful
Yeah.
nature.
Obviously, it's
he just
beautiful and whatnot, but our
just
issue is on women education being banned without any Shar'an reasoning to it.
يعني, it's not a band. It's as I understood anyway. I understood that it's not banned, but women educate women.
No,
I
after sixth grade, it's banned for them to go to school and seek the worldly education, such as becoming a doctor and going to the university. There is
after
a
six
complete ban on that.
after 6 years old they continue their علوم يا أخي. After the علوم they can choose to become a doctor or not to become a doctor.
Bro, you think Darul Ulum, why would, okay, wait, there is a woman that don't want to go to Darul Ulum. She want to straight away go into becoming a doctor and help the society. Why is that banned? There is a huge necessity of
you
doctors
you
in
can be a
Afghanistan, bro.
doctor student also you can be a doctor. Is it opposite of each other? No, it is not opposite. It is engineer or doctor.
She's
It
a
is
يا أخي
woman's doctor.
you learn Islamic also
bro,
Islamic
أعوذ بالله.
some of
Bro, what? Okay, there is. I'm asking you. Okay, she can. Okay, if anyone wants to go to Darul Ulum and then become a doctor, okay, she can do that. Now my question is, if there is a woman, she doesn't want to waste time into going to Darul Ulum. She wants to straight away become a doctor and help the society, and she's not gonna become like 30 by studying in Darul Ulum and then going to becoming a doctor. That's gonna be like a huge waste of
I
her
have
age.
solution.
She just wants to straight away become a doctor.
I
She
have
just wants to straight
solution.
away become a doctor and help the
I
women
have
in the
solution for
society
him.
and where
I have solution. Let me finish. Yeah, I got your question. When maybe a sister or maybe a sister, it is likely, it is usually that they don't want to go to ulum. Maybe the deen is like this deen information. They don't want to. They just want to strike to becoming a doctor. They should wait after until the Taliban open the schools. If you want to schools,
why?
all
That's
from this
my
is
question, bro. Why? Oh, أعوذ بالله. You know, thankfully you understood. You finally understood that they are wrong on this ban.
so
And
starting from
why are they
what? From
wasting?
problem, not
okay,
Bro, my
just
UK
question is why are they
from
UK
wasting?
brother.
I,
Okay, UK
I
brother.
want
What are the
from
requirements for women to go to school? Are there any requirements or in terms of safeguards? Can she go into a segregated school? If the government is Muslim, Sharia, right? They're trying to follow Sharia. Are they not obligated to provide certain conditions for women's education, such as segregation, etc.?
They apply that.
I'm asking, are they obligated to do that?
Obviously, they're obligated to follow the Sharia. In Sharia, the men and women shouldn't free mix.
True. Okay. Perfect. Now the truth is, are they able to do it based on finances, etc., including personnel?
Okay. Now I gave you a solution 1 million years back. There were already university working in Afghanistan. They were running. They just straight away put a ban on that and stop the women from going there. Now my solution was that if their reasoning was that these are not segregated, which I said this is not the reason because the fatwa from the Kandahar side. Now this guy says, okay, go bring it on, bro. You think I'm keeping fatwa in my pocket? You can just go search it in Pashto and you're gonna get it. Anyways, from that going on forward from that is that even if he says they are not segregated and whatnot, okay, we can make those universities that were already working and are still working and teaching men, they can make those universities segregated by giving separate times to men and women, or they make separate classes where women study the separate building. There are buildings, these universities are not small. They have different buildings. They can make it one building for women, another building for men. Or even if he says no, there are no buildings. Okay, he can do what he can make. The group can make one day for men, another day for women, or in a day separate time for women and separate time for men, and easily it's segregated. And Sharia allows that.
So here's the thing. This is what I researched, and before I asked Taqwa, by the way, you can ask him. We were having a conversation. The previous government, the interim, were they following Sharia or were they not? Did
No,
they care about
they were democratic.
right? True,
They were
I agree.
democratic.
Right. The other thing too, who was helping that interim government in terms of finances?
The money was getting stolen by the corrupted leaders.
Yeah, I agree. And how much money was being poured in by the US? Trillions. I mean, it's a big issue.
Millions, you can say whatever. Okay, that doesn't
Yeah.
answer my question. The universities are still being worked.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Okay.
So that interim government, not only were they not following Sharia, they were being funded heavily from the US. We have it in the US. $2 trillion was spent. They got nothing out of it. Basically, it was all, like you said, it was being funneled. But they were still getting money. Okay? Number one, they were not following Sharia. So if they combined, they didn't care. Number two, they were getting heavily funded. So if they needed money, they were getting it. When the Taliban came in, that funding stopped. Not only that, of course, according to sources, almost $7 billion, if maybe it's changed, $7 billion is frozen of Afghanistan money. So number one, you coming in. No, hold on. I know brothers.
You can answer now.
Hold on, one minute, just 1 minute. I know brothers that were in the US for special forces. They were on the ground in Afghanistan when they were packing up. And he was giving us straight first-hand accounts of what he witnessed in terms of not only US and what they left behind, but the state at which they left Afghanistan. Just, I'm quoting some of the brothers.
Okay, can I answer now?
So I will just give you 1 more minute. I'm just going to finish and I'll give it to you. I don't mind. So ultimately what I'm saying is that they were not following Sharia. Number two, the funding that was dried up. Now Afghanistan, Taliban has to come in and basically run the economy based on what they were given, not on any external funding. Any funding that they should have got, which is their money, is being withheld. So I don't blame them for not having the means to be able to provide what the other government was providing, especially since they don't have the money. They're trying to just get the basics back in terms of food and economy and infrastructure that has been destroyed. I don't blame them if they can't provide education for one or the other. I'm not saying that, and from what I understood, and maybe Takwaki, you can correct me, they never said we're not going to provide it in the future. They just said for now we need to make sure that we can't provide it because we don't have the means to do it properly.
Can I answer now?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm done.
No,
okay, so your reasoning is that that they don't have funding and whatnot. Brother, I told you the university are still working and teaching guys how to become doctors. My own cousin is studying there, bro. I don't get your logic. If it is still working and teaching guys, they can definitely teach women as well as the way I told you, like giving separate times and whatnot, and it being segregated. Those universities that they stopped, they are still working on and still going on. Like, I don't get your lame excuse on this one.
No, it's not a lame excuse because it's actually valid. Because I said in the past they
bro,
were not.
Can you give me a Sharia ruling, bro?
But you tell me which school is going to have separate times and where are you going to get separate teachers?
Any God-fearing government would do that.
Okay, so no, I agree with separate times. But are you asking those teachers to do double shifts?
They're gonna get paid and you can okay, let's say double shift. Okay, now your issue is double shift. Now let's make it 1 day for guys and 1 day for women. Now what are you gonna say?
So that means that those doctors that they need now are going to have to wait double the time just so that the women can come in. Okay, so do you understand your point?
Yeah, because they're getting paid for educating people. They're not teaching it for free.
Yeah, but you're asking them to do double time. You tell me,
oh my God, I'm not telling them to do double time. They're gonna do specific days as they should, but they're gonna have 2 days. 1 day for man and 1 day for female. Okay, even if you have issues with that. Okay, wait. Even if you have issues with that, let me. The first point, giving separate times in a day, they could bring in more professors, and those professors teach one at morning and one at night. It's not a rocket science, man.
Okay, what did Taqwa say about that? He gave you a response about the teachers. What did he say about that?
He says, tell Oman and Saudi to give us professors. Why would they give professors when there are millions of people in Afghanistan? There are doctors. They are professors in many universities. It is easily accessible. There are so many that are graduating from Pakistan. Realistically, if you are speaking.
So you're telling me, hold on. So follow your own logic here. If that was the issue, then they would have done it.
No, they wouldn't have done it because they don't want to open. Because these are logical and rational reasonings, and these are lame excuses you guys are bringing on. Do you think
No,
they want to open? No, they don't want to open the education system.
see, you're asking as a British guy sitting there, and I think you, based on your accent, you're not really
British.
Afghani.
Wait.
You sound Pakistani.
What
You sound
kind of
Pakistani.
hypocrite are you, man? The thing is, I am an ethnic person from that land, and you are an Indian, man. You're sitting in India. You can't be blaming me.
I'm not sitting in India. I just said I'm in the
Fuck
US.
you. If you do that once
sorry,
again,
what
I
did you
swear
say?
to God, we have to mute
Sorry,
you. This
what did you
guy
say?
keeps bringing up Indian.
Wait.
Fuck you.
Listen,
Who do you
listen,
think
listen.
you are? You
Wait.
are any better
What's his
than
name?
him?
What's this guy? He's Daulat Shaw
I mean,
or whatever. When I said
no.
he's an Indian, I didn't say in a racist form or me
You
being
did.
racist or
What
I
is it got to
did.
do with
You
anything?
did. I swear.
I'm not
I
in
say
India.
wallahi.
You did.
Wallah,
You did.
firstly,
You are such a faggot
okay,
piece
now
of shit. You don't listen. You give false facts.
First
You
3 days,
don't say
man.
anything
But
true.
hold on.
You
But
talk
what is
about.
me? Okay, why do you keep bringing it up? Why is it your first thing
You
goes
said,
to ethnic?
wait, because you said, brother, you said I'm in the
Don't talk
UK
to this
and
guy,
saying this,
please.
and
This
I said
guy's
you are an Indian
arrogant.
sitting. You said I'm not. You said I'm not in India. Then you are sitting in the US. So why are you throwing stones at others when your house is built of glasses?
What are you talking
And
about?
why are you? Why are you doing it?
Yeah,
What's the reason behind?
yeah.
Like,
Because
why
he
are you
said I'm
here?
in the UK and
No, you
critiquing
also
me on
live in
that.
the UK. No,
Yeah.
you also said you
So
live in the UK. So,
but I'm an ethnic person to the land. I can speak on my
okay,
land.
what are you? What's your ethnicity?
I'm Pashtun.
Now, can you speak Pashto? Pashto pejne.
Pidgin Pashto.
أو إذا ما سك بشتو خبروك.
خبرك واد خبرك.
أوكي تتكم زي وس.
تسوي ما تسوي تبشتو تسوي.
زايم تتكم زي.
زاد بكتكا.
دروغ يا التكوا this is liar. This is not
والله I'm a liar.
he's
والله I'm a liar.
He's Pakhtun.
Yeah,
He's
I'm a
not
Pashtun.
Pashtun, he's
Yes,
Pakhtun. He's Pakhtun.
I'm
His
Pashtun.
Pashto is different than your Pashto. His Pashto
What?
is it's not Pashto, it's Pakhtun.
Bro, this guy. Are you? Oh my god! Oh my god! This guy actually said I'm not. Bro, Pashtun and Pakhtun are both the same ethnic people, man.
No,
If I speak my own dialect, you don't even understand, bro.
Pakhtun, they live in Pakistan side of the border, which is a completely
Oh
different
my
land.
god, this guy.
Okay,
Bro, the
well,
dialect I'm speaking is from Khust. The dialect I'm speaking is from Khust.
You're a very funny person. Al-Taqwa, you've been wasting your time talking to this guy.
I've been wasting my time, but you have
He's
been a hypocrite and cannot
ignorant.
bring us any reasoning for why the group is banning women from education.
Okay, I'm
Bro,
bad for everything, but I do
You know
not
what?
like your attitude. You are so
You should
racist
go
to
back.
this
You should
Indian
go back
guy.
to Afghanistan
I don't
and
like
why
it.
don't you
I
make a
think
difference?
we are one
Instead of
ummah.
criticizing them, why don't you actually go
We,
back?
obviously, we all Muslims are one ummah, but that does not mean that I'm gonna now go ban on women's education and then justify it.
Okay, what you should do? You should do the benefit. Go back to Afghanistan and help them out.
Oh yeah.
How am I gonna help them out when the government have banned it?
Okay, no, you can go and change it.
No,
Why
you
don't
can.
you go there and help them?
No, I
Why
cannot
not?
change it. I'm not the Amir. I'm
No,
not
but
the
you
Amir
have
of
very good
the country.
ideas according to you. I'm sure they listen to you.
I
So
have,
why don't you go and
wait,
spend time?
I have what? I have what?
You said, according to you, you said you have very good ideas. So why don't you go back more than 6 months?
Wait.
Spend time helping them.
So give me a rational reason. You haven't given me a Sharia nor a rational reasoning for them to ban it.
No, I'm saying, don't deflect. I said you have very good. According to you, you have very good ideas. So go back and help them.
So when it comes to women, what's funny is, when it comes to women, there is an economic and crisis and whatnot. But when it comes to women education, there is a huge economic crisis and people are dying. Oh, whoa, we cannot do this. We don't have money. But when it comes to man, oh yeah, you can definitely study, man.
Yeah. So it's
Study.
interesting. You don't want to go back. When it comes to that, you deflect. You start talking, but you don't want to go back.
I want to go back when I can. When I'm completely married, I'll go back and I have the
There's
country.
many women there. Why don't you marry from there? What's wrong with the women in Afghanistan? You don't like the women?
That's what I'm trying to say. When I'm qualified to marry,
okay.
there are shurut for marriage.
Okay, no problem. So the marriage is your requirement to go help them in Afghanistan.
Because I'm not capable of even funding because I don't have money.
Oh, so you were there for 6 months.
What? Because I went with my family. I stupid, man. I went with my family.
Oh, okay. You didn't explain that. You just said you were there for 6 months.
No, I clearly said that I was with my family there.
Yeah, with your family or your
He just
family
come
funding
for
you
it.
to.
You know what's
What
funny?
you think
Oh
about.
my
He just
god!
come
You know
for
what's
it.
funny is
He
you guys
doesn't
are
know how
you
to
are three
speak
guys.
about
You are
his
three guys.
Afghanistan.
Three guys. One is
He doesn't
Indian.
know
One is
that
Afghan. Another one is
he
also
came for
Afghan.
a tribe
No,
and
And
no,
just
all three cannot justify and give me one reason and share
no,
and
no.
reason for why it is
Okay,
why women
no
shouldn't go
problem.
to
Here's what
school
we'll do. Here's what we'll do.
or education.
How much longer do you need for you to be able to fund yourself and go there? Because I really want to see whether or not you'll even do it.
When I'm capable and finished with my university and finished with my degree, I'm gonna go there and work there and help the people.
You know, they have
we're waiting for
universities there.
you.
So why don't you go to
We're
university
waiting
there?
for you.
Why don't you just go to
Because
the
I'm already in a
university?
university. I want to finish my education.
Okay, they have education there according to you, right? You said that too. So why don't you
Yeah,
go?
Because my cousin is studying that. That doesn't mean wait. That doesn't mean that I can. Does Sharia prohibit me from studying outside?
No one says that, but I said, why don't you go there? No one.
Okay.
made it a
Why
Sharia.
don't you? That's my own wish. That's my own desire. I can study wherever I want. That does not prohibit me. As Sharia is objectively permitting me for doing something.
Yeah, that's what
As for the
I'm
women
asking
education,
you.
it doesn't have anything to do. Why are you jumping into me, bro? Answer my question.
Yeah, no, it's a
With the
valid
women
question.
education study.
You have an issue with them. You yourself are saying that they have universities. So I'm asking you,
Yeah,
you're
they
an
do have. They
Afghani,
do have.
according to you. Why don't you go
They
to
do have.
university
They
in
do have. They do
Afghanistan?
have. Yeah, they do have.
Okay, why don't you go?
So what? Because it's my wish. When I'm studying right now, I want to finish there.
Okay, do they not have in Afghanistan? Are you saying that? Or I'm not saying you're saying that. But do they not have the courses that you want? Is that why you prefer not to go there?
They do have the same course, and I don't want to do it
Okay.
there. It's my wish.
Mashallah, you should do it there. Why not do it there?
No, it's my wish. It's my wish. I want to do it somewhere else. So
Well,
Sharia
so
doesn't
you'd
Sharia
rather
prohibit me from
stay
that.
in a non-Muslim country than go to a Muslim country?
That's not. That Sharia doesn't prohibit me from doing.
Sure, I
I'm
mean,
not
I do.
asking Sharia prohibiting you, but you have, Alhamdulillah, you're Afghani, you have the option to go
Yeah,
back to
you
a
have
Muslim country and do it.
university.
Why are you
The
not doing
Sharia,
it?
the Sharia prohibit me from that. Until
Guys,
So
listen,
he's
you'd
not
stay in
Afghan,
Darul Kufr,
yo.
not in Darul Iman.
Guys, he's not Afghan. Just get that out of your
listen.
mind. He's not Afghan.
If Allah Subhanahu wa Taala does permit me for something, if I'm free from the sin, I can do whatever I want then.
So you'd
Who
prefer
cares
Darul
anyway?
Kufr
It's
than
not gonna
Darul
make a
Iman.
difference whether you do or not. Who
Enough.
flipping cares?
It is enough because he doesn't accept any reasons. We give him 100 reasons. It is not that we just give more for
What's
him
your
to
name, man? What's good?
in Afghanistan for men.
Yo, Hayden.
Like we have university.
I'm doing
Listen to
good.
me.
You know,
We
these guys are just,
repeat
women
100
not
times
getting
for him.
education,
He
man.
doesn't listen to us.
I'm not gonna lie,
say that we
I
have
was dozing
university.
in and off. I was good. I was dozing in and out. I came back when you guys were talking about marriage in Afghanistan. I was like, ooh, this piques my interest again.
No. We have more important issues than this, bro. No, we
You
give
have a
him
more
100.
important issue than this? Are you
Yeah,
sure? You've been
yeah,
here for over an hour.
yes, we have.
No progress has not been made. What
You're being late.
important
You're
issue has
being
Yo,
not
these
late
been
guys
because
are
reviewed?
so
you're talking
stubborn,
about
man. Oh my
the
god.
education of women.
And that's an important issue to you?
For all of us, it is communicating the humanity, bro. Okay, finish.
But it's an opinion, no? What are
No,
you gonna do to change that?
what is it, it is the humanity law. It's humanity right. We should provide the reason why someone or some
Oh my god,
government or
bro.
some leader do this or that. It is neither.
Do you believe women should have education?
What
Do you believe that women should have education?
completely.
Yes,
واجبة
of course.
So there you go then. So boom. Then we can move on now. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, exactly.
No.
But the thing is, actually, they justify it though. Like they say, the Taliban are not doing anything wrong with the ban.
Repeat, bro.
No. Wait.
Taliban are
So you
banning
are
women
saying
from
that
having
Taliban are
education. What the heck?
banning
That makes no
Yeah.
sense.
They cannot
women's
become doctors
education.
and all
Wait.
that. You know, like so
You
they
can't
have
be a
banned that.
doctor as a
So,
woman. You know how women like the best nurses in the world.
yeah, they are banning that.
That's
I
crazy.
don't get your question, bro. Can you repeat one time, please, Ghulam Ahmed?
Which one?
You. Speak.
Are Taliban really banning women from being doctors?
Prove me. I give him 100 reasons. What is the why?
Oh my god.
In this,
Well, you
like,
told me to
maybe
ask
I
the
should
question
say-
again. I asked the question again. Now I want the answer.
What? I said the first time that Kabul, the Taliban give the empire from about 2 years, about 3 years, even the all of university was opening. After that, they see that they can manage this huge of student. When he said that
Brother, I'm gonna be honest with you. Just
what
answer the
honest?
question.
Okay,
The question is, are they really banning it or not?
The
That's
answer
it.
is no. Answer is no. The
Actually,
answer is
actually,
Oh,
no.
calm.
They're
Then there
not
you
Yeah,
go.
it
banning
is.
it.
It is. It
Hold on.
is.
No, it is
Why
not.
I
This
think
guy
it's
is
banned.
banned.
Not a,
Is
no,
it?
Wallahi, it is not banned.
hold on 1 second. I think
They
it's
go
fair.
to
I think it's fair to let Taqwa complete because it's not a simple.
yeah.
I think
yes
it's
or no.
unfair because I don't want to hear you rambling for a whole minute. You guys have been here for a whole hour doing absolutely nothing. You're still on
Unfair
square
to
one.
Taqwa.
Exactly, man.
So,
Thank you.
Well,
Thank you so
I've
much,
decided
man.
to take over. So bun your fairness. This is not a democracy. This is me, and
Yeah.
I'm going to
yeah,
do it
I
like
don't
this.
mind ban.
Thank you so much,
You
man.
better not mind because I don't give a damn about your opinion. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Thank you so much, man.
Simply put, just answer the flipping question, bro. Is it or is it not? Because
Oh
one
my
person's saying
God,
yes,
man.
the other person's saying no. So what one?
Actually, wait. Let me answer you, man. Listen. So
Oh,
in
I
Afghanistan,
can give the
he
honest
thinks.
answer. It is
You know
more
Let
than
what
Taqwa
reasoning is
speak.
this?
He's in Afghanistan.
Wait. No. He spoke for like 2 hours,
okay.
man. Let me
I want to
finish now.
answer that.
Yeah, but
So
Is big
no,
is
so you know
why
why they're banning it? He's saying
why
that there is an economy
girls
crisis and
can become
whatnot.
We
the
both have different
Okay, let
answers.
me.
I
Yeah.
don't know who to listen to.
so I think it's fair. Let Taqwa speak because he's in Afghanistan.
Nah,
Fine.
he's not.
Go on, Taqwa, speak. Inshallah ta'ala.
Okay, I will. Inshallah, don't worry too much. Inshallah, Allah will help you. No, in this case, no. Taliban banned a sister or maybe the girls or women from the university to becoming of daughter. Yes, they banned. Why? They provide the reasons why they are banning. But some of your guys that say what is the Sharia law? Right now, it is the dunya problem.
Okay,
You know.
wait. Pause.
Dunya
Pause.
problem,
Where
not
do
the
they
Sharia
provide the
problem.
reasons so I can read it?
What?
Where you said they provide the reasons? Where can I read? Where can I see them
Oh,
so I
yeah,
can
that's a
read it?
good one. Thank
I
you.
want
Because
from you.
I don't want you to like
Let me give you
say it and
resource.
then go because then I'm gonna forget. You know what I
Let me
mean?
give you resource, bro. Let me give you
Yeah,
resource.
because I want to read it as you're speaking, so it makes it easier for me.
You can also listen because they are also speaking. You can search in Chrome. Akhundzada is speaking about the University and School of Afghanistan for Women. You will
Show
get
it to us.
that
Show it to
video.
us.
Maybe
Show
from
it to us.
not from the Super Army leader, but it is from the Akhundzada speaker, like
So
someone that is
basically, one of
speaking.
the ministers.
No,
Can you
it is
show
a
it to us, man?
Super Army leader,
Can you show it
Super
to
Army
us?
leader, but his speaker speak. You know.
Like House Representative
His
speaking.
anecdotes. So what he spoke, he anecdotes why. What is the reason of banding?
Okay.
And yeah, on that question that he said they can separate their time. Yeah, when you separate their time, they need another building, also another teachers like a woman teacher. You say that we have
No,
that
no, no, no.
we have
The female teacher is
hundred
not a
or thousand
necessity.
of professor in Afghanistan right now. Please search because most of professor and even the higher teacher in university they left Afghanistan after the 20 year of
Okay,
occupation.
but
Why?
you do
Because
realize in order to
their,
be a
their
teacher, you
income,
do need to have
their
that
income,
secondary
their
education first, right?
salary. Let me finish, bro. Their salaries
Yeah,
have been down. Why?
exactly,
Because
man.
with Afghanistan, budget was limited. Because the any country like in 20 year of occupation, 52 country help. No one helps. But you said that why the boys? Because we have enough teacher. We can say the main teacher for boys, but we don't woman teacher for women's or woman or books for women's. It is or no. It is the time to prefer that they should learn because they can earn money, they can survive in this situation, in hard situation. It is not because that it is Islamic Emirat is the hard situation because no country helping. There is no infrastructure, no industries, no companies. Because of that, it is the Afghanistan. It's time for surviving, to rebuilding. Right now, it is the boys are prefer than the women's, but it is not the complete for all future of Afghanistan. But they will open the regular school, the regular university. But it needs time, bro. It is need times because when this generation graduate from the university, they should focus on building Afghanistan, like the street, like the building, like the company. Because most people when they graduate from uh, most like the most men are when they graduate from the university they don't have work. Right now the government focus on making work for the person they are jobless first of all.
But
After also
their way of doing it is by sacking people with jobs.
Okay,
what
wait. Actually,
You
can I
just
answer now?
said
Can I answer
okay,
now?
because there's
Wait.
so many
He finished
things.
or
Like,
now?
first of all,
Wait.
what do you
Yeah.
mean wait?
Oxy, listen up.
Wait,
you know
wait, wait,
what's a
what?
big
How
flaw
many
with his
minutes?
answer?
Like about
Wait,
one
wait,
hour
listen,
plus.
bro. Come on, let me.
There's so many things that I just need to ask. Yeah, because like
Because it is
first of all, you're saying okay.
you don't live in Afghanistan, you don't visit in Afghanistan, you don't have the mindset of Afghani people. You just have the Afghani, maybe
I don't give
Afghani.
a damn if I don't have the mindset of the people. The that has nothing to do with that has nothing to do with this. I don't give a fuck your mindset. No offense, but like I don't give a fuck.
Oh, dude, no, no, no,
What the mindset
no.
of the people is nothing when it comes to things like
Language,
this.
bro. Language. As a
Oh,
Muslim,
fine. I won't
no,
swear.
not
Damn.
fine. Allah mentions the Quran, good for good, vile vulgar for vile vulgar. He
Alright,
separates good from
fine. I won't swear. Damn.
no.
It's
It's
not
not a
fair.
fine issue. It's a matter of it's a sin to swear.
Man,
I'm
fine.
fine.
I won't
That's true.
swear. It's
That's
fine. I
true.
won't do it.
Okay, wait, Oxy, you know what's contradicting with that? They allow man to go to
It
university
is the
and the
reasons.
economy,
If you
everything is,
anyone can accept or one
for
can
man,
reject. It
the
is the
university, everything is
reasons
on.
why they are banning
Bro, this
from school.
nigga
But
doesn't
it is
let me
not for
speak,
all
man.
the
Can you
people
shut
that
up?
they will open the
I
regular
just
school,
want.
the regular
I'm not gonna lie. I
university.
kind of want
But
to swear
right
because it's
now,
kind of fun, but I'm gonna hold my
right now,
tongue.
for jobless people, it is needed work. The jobless, the people that are graduating from from the university, they need work. The government focusing on making work for
But
the
what
jobless
does
people.
sacking? What does barring women from education have to do with that?
Economy of Afghanistan. Do you know the aesthetically the poverty line of Afghanistan, or the economic line of Afghanistan, or the job line of Afghanistan? You don't know, because if you know that how
But I
much
do know
of work
logic.
you
So
need.
look. If you're trying to free up, jobs, or if you're trying to get people to be employed, what does barring education from women for women, which prevents women from getting jobs, by the way, have to do
How
with that?
many in one time? In how many fields can you focus? Because we should put
But
our
in that same time, those people
meeting the
need to teach
company.
other people in those fields. And if you're barring women from education, who's going to be qualified to teach people in those
The
fields?
teacher was the teacher is want to teach. The teacher is teaching to the sister. They need money. Yes, who will want to pay this? It's likely that they should put money for the University of a women's the University of boys. It is need money right now. The
Yeah,
government of
but it also needs people. It needs money because it needs educators. And if you have no educators, because you've barred half of the gender
right
from
now they are focused.
educating, you're
They
not going
should
to get
focus.
any money.
No, you do know the priority, because the most people are graduate from school or university, but they don't have job. The work of or the responsibility of government is
But
to make
okay, but
job
then
for
what does
job.
barring women from
Young,
education have to do
the
with
job
that?
is young. No, they put their money on this field, but they didn't completely ban it, bro, because it is profit. It's like a profit, because right now Afghanistan is like a survival country, not a country that give the path of development, because we don't have any. You know the situation. If you don't know, please
Well,
research. When you don't know
are
the
the
situation,
universities they funded by the government, or is it funded by the people paying their fees?
what?
So how does the university get money to pay teachers? Is it from the government, or do people see in the West? Most universities run from people going and paying university fees, right? Very few will the government subsidize. So in the West, people think, well, when you go to university, they think this model. They don't realize in many countries in the south, in third world, the government actually pays to run that university.
Yes. It
So
is. It is.
in Afghanistan, is it the same way? The government
It
has
is
to.
the same way. It is because why we do not have enough buildings, or we do not have enough professor, or maybe foreign professor, because we put money on for the teachers, or the building that we have, because no student pay money, like no fees for from the student. It is like free learning, but the government needs money to put for the teacher, for the building, for the books, for the projects. It
But
needs,
then what
but
is that? Why are you barring women then? Where does this come into it?
100 times I repeated why, because they can focus in one field, making job for jobless,
So
making job.
basically, what you're saying is you're barring women so that men can take their jobs.
Doctor, one more question that I think is related to what Ax is asking also that might help. What is your average salary for a teacher in a university? Because one thing you could say, okay, well, you don't have enough teachers, so you can hire teachers from overseas. But what is the average salary for the university there when you're paying? And is that salary going to be enough for any professor in a Western or third world country? Will they want to come to Afghanistan? It's a valid question, because remember, people don't come work for free. And if the government's paying, they have limited resources. So number one, what is the average salary in US dollars so we can understand, or maybe pounds for the British dudes? Just one more thing. What I'm getting at is this here. It's easy to ignore the economic hardships that a country has to go through because you live in a world where you don't face those. So when they're coming in with limited resources, they also have to think of everything else, including what they fund. So this university, it's easy to say, why are you banning something? But you also have to understand the economic situation behind everything else. It doesn't happen in a vacuum. And that's why I'm asking Taqwa these questions. Because it's easy to say, well, you can go higher. Okay, but what's the salary you're paying? How much can you afford? Right? Universities have, I'm in the US, universities have trouble right now, just staying afloat to be able to run. And they're in a first world country. And they're running off of tuition and other endorsements and grants. So, Taqwa, if you can answer, what is the average salary in Afghanistan? And in your rough estimate, how much is a university professor being paid? And what's the likelihood based on that salary that somebody from overseas will want to come and teach?
Yeah. First of all, it is too different because in before the Taliban, the average of the salary was more than one up to $5,000, more than, not under, the more than 1,000. It is starting from $1,000 up to $5,000. It is depending on the category, yeah, like the category of the teachers, which
Just
level
one
the teacher
question.
will teach.
When
Right
you
now,
say, is that per year or is that per month?
per month. It's
Per
per
month.
month or yeah. Before the Taliban, because it was a huge money in Afghanistan. But right now, it is, I can say, under $500. It is started from under $500, and the highest salary in Afghanistan for a university teacher, like a very big professor, is like about $700. It is so less, completely less, because we do not have in this much enough money to pay for more for professor, or maybe afford from a foreign. Like you can see the difference. Before the Taliban, it was five up to $7,000, but right now it's about 700 or maybe under 700. But the highest is a 700. It is completely right. And right now I live in Afghanistan. I know the situation really well.
So just to give you an idea, Axi and Taqwa, in the United States, if you're a high school teacher, you're probably making roughly about, before taxes, probably about $3,000 to $4,000 a month, including benefits and everything else. Right? Your average yearly salary would sit between $80,000 to about 100 and something, depending on qualifications. This is high school. I'm not talking about college professors. College professors probably make a lot more than that.
Yeah, it is, but because of that, the poverty line are also day by day coming down. Like the Afghanistan is going to be poor because of that. That the government are focusing on the making jobs because there is no job to do. You know, it is when there are no jobs. How the government can focus on the women's educations when the women, if they focus, if they display the money. Yes, your idea is correct. That Sharia law have the right of women. We also give them right. I personally, like, I debating hundred times. I mean debating right now. I'm in Afghanistan. I see the situation from my eyes, not from yours. That you maybe inshallah, I make a draw that you're grow in a good family or maybe in a good country with a stable economy, right? But in Afghanistan, if you see the reality is hard. The government is like to change Afghanistan. Like they should sacrifice something to survive. Like make a job for the youngest, for the people who graduate. After that, they also maybe directly or indirectly they explain that they will make the school regularly the university, even in a better way, because all I know that is all is free, that their costs are paying from the government, not for from the people. But right now the government has the limit of budget for this, but the government are focusing for making job, because most people are jobless, most people don't know what to do. It is the first priority for the country that coming outside from 20 year of occupation, that after the USA, Afghanistan doesn't have any comfortable street, company, nothing, completely nothing, and just 100,000 or 200 Humvees that always they say that we left 100 of Humvees. What we should do with the Humvees when we don't have petrol? Like in the time of occupation, 52 countries not to help, but right now no one help. It is the reality, but most people don't know, they didn't see this. They have something they use glasses to see, because if they come in Afghanistan and live 1, 2, 3 years and they see the reality, it will be changed. But when you grow up, when you be in a different country with different propaganda or different criteria, you maybe it's usually to point Afghanistan. That is point. It is wrong. It is not.
I don't open one.
What a hard night that. Right now it's about 4 a.m. Like near to prayer of morning. Like yeah.
Yeah, and I think we wasted a lot of it by speaking to that guy who was very ignorant and was very racist towards this, my friend. Yeah,
I repeat it, but
So the debate is completely over. Please like and subscribe. This video will be posted on my YouTube, and I'll be posting it on TikTok and on my other social media platform, so people can see the conversation between these two Muslims and other Muslims who are in this particular debate. All right.